Hello, everyone. It is Sunday, August 17th, and Alexandra Rodriguez has a new vlog that we'll be taking a look at today. This is called Solo Movie Date and Starting to Fall Shop Day in My Life vlog. So, since we're getting shopping in this, depending how much it is, it might be like montage or just a lot of yapping about store stuff or just showing stuff in the store. So, I may or may not fast forward or like cut things out. The past couple vlogs I've done of hers, I have been cutting certain parts out just to kind of keep the clips in that I'm actually responding to. So just a disclaimer there, like this may have some missing parts, but it's just because those parts are not anything that I want to react to. So, but we'll see how it goes. Let's just see what she has to say. She is sped up.
I don't know what it is, but there's something so therapeutic about going to the movies alone. Whoa, you guys, look at this giant pumpkin. See, this is how I feel. And they have Anthro Cup dupes here. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to a new vlog. So I just got to the movies. I'm taking myself on a little self-care morning date. Yar has army this weekend, so he's spending some...
It's not called army. That's not the phrase. I will never get over it. She sounds so stupid saying that.
quality time with Sunny before he goes. And I thought I would...
Ooh, so she's really trying to make Sunny a thing. Stop trying to make fetch happen, Gretchen. I don't know. I don't like it. Hey, not my kid, not my nickname. So whatever, but I don't know. I like Anders better than Sunny.
But just to kind of take myself out for a little morning because it's been a really long time since I got my nails done. They're actually like chipping and breaking, which they've never done before because I've had them on so long. And I'm going to take myself...
What a problem to have. Just that you haven't been able to go get your nails professionally done in so long, quote unquote, which what does that mean? 3 weeks, maybe 4, that they're chipping and breaking. I'm not going to go back and do the math, although we could to see when she last did her nails, but we know she pretty regularly gets them done like every 2-3 weeks. A lot of people can't do that, whether it's timing or money. So she just, it's par for the course with Alex to just say things coming from such a place of privilege, and like she does not even hear it at all.
To the movies, like I just said, because it is the new Freakier Friday movie time, and I am so excited. I'm going to the 11 a.m. matinee, and when I bought the ticket online, there was actually like several people coming today, so I was kind of surprised.
Yes, Alex. I know she's always surprised for some reason when she goes out in public that other people dare to be out at the same time that she's out, but other people do exist and other people do like to go to a matinee, to the movies, especially she said this weekend. So this is, I'm assuming, either like maybe a Friday or a Saturday. It's really not that unusual. I love to go to a matinee. I much prefer that over like an evening movie.
But yeah, I'm super excited. I am going to get some popcorn and a big crispy diet soda and just kick back and enjoy the movie. And then I'm going to get a manicure after. So this morning earlier, I also went and did like a bunch of really like random errands. I had to go to an automobile repair thing. I had to go pick up some documents from Anderson's doctor's office. Just like a bunch of random stuff. But I got all that done. And now we're going to go chill out for a little bit. I did bring a sweatshirt in case it's cold in there. All right, let's go do a little self-care mommy time off.
Don't forget, guys, this is very rare for her. She really struggles to make time for herself as a mom, as a new mom. It's really, really hard for her to have self-care time. Of course, I'm being sarcastic. I think having self-care time, whether you're a mother or not, is so important. Having time for yourself, having, especially as a mom, like having an identity outside of motherhood is absolutely important. And I feel it's important to reiterate that because there's people who, go to bat for her, like, oh, she's a mom, she deserves it, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, definitely. I would never say she doesn't deserve it. I just think that she markets it like she never gets to do this, or like this is a rare, or like that she's in the same boat as majority of other mothers who work outside of the home or are stay-at-home mothers, but like don't have the same level of help or privilege that she does. And I just think it's important to acknowledge that and come from a place that's more transparent about that. Like, she doesn't have to sit here and grovel every time and say, I'm privileged. I know. But like, just, I don't know. I know you guys know what I mean. It just comes across very like, I have it so hard. I'm just like a hardworking mom. I never get to do this. But this is literally, look, day in my life vlog. Like, this is just a day in Alex's life. We see her do something like this nearly every single vlog, running errands, going shopping, going to get her nails done, being at home alone, watching TV, like doing skincare, whatever it is. This is not an unusual event for Alex, whereas with a lot of other mothers, or even just other people in general that have lives and responsibilities, this can be challenging for folks to do.
Thank you so much.
So getting a big soda and a big popcorn, I think it's a thing. Like, I get it. It can be really hard to go to the movies and not want to have a snack or a drink or both. I think it's just something that's very like socially ingrained in us. But it can be done. And if anything, like, just bring something in yourself. That's what I do. I'm totally going to be sneaking something in my purse because A, it's a lot cheaper than buying something at the movie theaters. And for her, like, it'd be a lot healthier. She's on this Whole Foods journey, right? And on this diet journey. So getting a Diet Coke and a big thing of buttery popcorn all to herself, I don't think is the smartest choice. I think you could still enjoy even a little snack at the movies, but just make smarter choices in doing so.
Really cute. Genuinely just as good as the first one, and like just so wholesome, and so many cute little Easter eggs from the first movie. Like, I won't like spoil anything, but like there was a pink slip song with the famous song. What else? The teacher from the first one. What else? We got to see the little brother grown. We got to see a ton of the characters from the first movie, all grown up, and it was so. Oh my god, it was so good. Like, I genuinely just didn't think I would like it as much as I did, but yeah, there were a lot of people there. I was really surprised, but I don't know what it is, but there was something.
I don't know why she's surprised that the movies, especially for a new movie, Freakier Friday has not been out very long. Why that it's busy on a weekend? Like, that's she's so weird. I really want to see Freakier Friday. I also love to go to the movies alone. I'm actually a bit surprised to see Alex go to the movies alone. I feel like she has a lot of social anxiety and wouldn't be the type to want to do things alone because she would be afraid of being judged. That's just the impression that I get from her, watching her patterns of behavior online. But I'm actually kind of glad to see that she did it, and it didn't seem to be like an anxiety producing thing for her. I don't know if this is something that she has done in the past, but I think it's great. I think it's really important to be able to do things by yourself.
So therapeutic about going to the movies alone. Go to the movies with the good chairs. Even if you have to drive a little bit, go with the recliners. You can get comfy. It's the best. So I'm gonna hit the nail salon now before I head home to see my boys. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do next. This was a nice little neutral nail salon. So yeah, fun too. Yamish now goes. Dada. Yeah, I'm getting low on pancakes, so I think we should whip you up some pancakes. And we're out of Greek yogurt bagels, so
She doesn't know whether to look at her kid, who she's like pretending to be engaged with, or to look at the camera, which is really who she's doing all this for. It's very uncomfortable to watch her have these moments where she's talking to her child off camera and trying to feign engagement with him. It will always seem forced to me and awkward and unnatural because it is.
let's get prepped. Let's prep some food. All right, Munchie. I think we have some perfectly ripe bananas. So let's make your pancakes. We might even have to make some banana bread. Look at that. Stunning.
Because what else are you going to do if you have too many overripe bananas? We just have to make banana bread. We couldn't possibly do anything else with them. We have to make banana bread.
Okay, so Anderson's favorite breakfast. So easy. I make them a couple times a week and just pop them in the fridge. One banana, about probably a half a cup of oats. And then we do one egg and a little dash of cinnamon. And sometimes I've added in strawberries too, like mashed strawberries. You can do
She could actually like be eating something like this. Genuinely. I make oatmeal based like protein pancakes with basically all those ingredients, but instead of banana, because I don't really like the banana taste, I use either cottage cheese or plain Greek yogurt because I don't like to use protein powder. So that gives me a lot of extra protein. I'll usually do egg whites too instead of eggs, so I get more protein for less calories and less fat. Anyway, add a little baking powder in there so those things fluff up, and it's really pretty good. Like they're pretty low calorie, pretty decent protein. Um, and I think they taste better than just like the banana based pancakes like these. These are fine, obviously, for a baby, but I don't want to eat something that just tastes like banana. And that's what it's going to taste like.
They exploded when I dropped them into the pot, but they will taste fine. Nothing like a swing session at 7:30 a.m. Ready? Set.
What the hell is this? The miraculous changing swing? When they first hung it up, it was facing out like it is right now. And we know this because Alex went on and on and on about how Anderson like loves to be in nature and look at nature and look at the trees. And then oddly enough, even though she had said all that about her son loving that, when she next showed the swing, it was facing in like towards the house. Now it's facing back out. What is going on?
Okay, we're back from our walk. Anderson will have his morning nap kind of soon, but he's not.
The walk we didn't see, unless it was in that 10 seconds that I skipped ahead. Sorry, maybe it was, but
Quite ready. So we were just playing in the playroom for kind of a while, and now he's having a little mid-morning snack. I'm gonna have a mid-morning snack too because we had breakfast a super long time ago, and I think we were both a little bit hungry. So he's eating some little puffs. I'm gonna make myself like a little rice cake. I have the everything rice cakes from Quaker, and then just these little avocado smash packs here, and the ingredients are literally just Hass avocados, lemon juice, sea salt, and black pepper. But it's kind of like a little play on avocado toast. So 2 points for the rice cake, and then 2 points for this. So it's like a 4-point snack, pretty good.
wow, that entire thing of avocado is only 2 points. Avocados are pretty high in calories and also very high in fat. They are a good food for you, but definitely have to be careful, especially if you're trying to lose weight or like maintain a weight loss. Avocado is something, it's like nuts, right? That are just really easy to go overboard because it doesn't take much to really start like ramping up your calories and your fat.
And now the trick is, in true big girl behavior, you got to put the flavor side, learn these things, Anderson. You got to put the flavor side of the rice cake down and then this on top so you get the flavor underneath.
What? Man, I'd never have put that much thought into that. I mean, all the flavors are going in your mouth one way or the other, right? Does it make that big of a difference to have it facing down? I don't know.
Bite into it. Yes. this is important life lessons. You want a bite of avocado? You love avocado. Here. One little bit. One little bit of avocado. And then we just spread it on. And then if you want, you can add more everything bagel seasoning on top. But just a nice little healthy snack. Okay. Let's see. I'm contemplating if I want to add more seasoning to it. It doesn't really need it, but really great for avocado toast or if you don't want to have to worry about your avocados being ripe enough. So, are you rolling your R's? All right, he just went down for his morning nap. So I'm going to whip up now our bagels that we have like pretty much every day. The Greek yogurt ones, I've made them a million times. So
oh my God, the Greek yogurt bagels. We will never escape the Greek yogurt bagels. I'm going to have to skip ahead because I can't watch this shit anymore.
I won't talk through it. Their recipe is so easy. These are the best tank tops, rounded colors. So
with the sauna.
She's looking just as big to me. In the last vlog she put up, I noted that she had not crossed off any post-its on her little weight loss post-it wall. And I did see actually that someone just recently commented on that vlog and said that maybe she had been like pre-filming these vlogs. And then posted them so she was filming while she was on YouTube suspension and now she's posting them, but they're really like 2 weeks old, which is definitely a very valid point. Totally could be. The reason I don't think that matters, like whether that's what happened or not, it really doesn't matter with regards to the post-its because she did come on her weight loss Instagram and do a weigh-in for this last Friday. And she mentioned that she hadn't like weighed in or anything over the past couple weeks that she'd been off, but she was proud of herself for sticking to her goals or whatever. So she basically in the last 3 weeks has lost 2 pounds because she lost 2 pounds on that weigh-in. So I don't know. I guess it's good that she theoretically didn't gain anything in that time. But as usual, like, where's the momentum? Like, where's the progress? Like, I want to see like some good, cool, successful progress.
Cool kid art for the playroom versus like just the modern art I have in there now, from when it wasn't a playroom. I was looking on Etsy. There's so many cute ones. So I'm
Okay, so she wants to get colorful, kid-friendly art for that playroom. Um, she purposefully though got that playmat that's very neutral and beige, as is everything in her home, to match that artwork that was hanging up in there. So that's a bit strange to me. I'm wondering if this is, some sort of subliminal response to something that's been said online. The feedback, basically, since she's been pregnant, is that she is like refusing to give her child enough color and stimulation and everything because she's very focused on her aesthetic, even when it comes to things like his playroom. But hey, I guess if she's going for some color now, we got to be happy that at least it's happening now.
probably gonna do that, but I would love to find something in person just so I can really see it in person, make sure the colors flow, because I want to do like either a really big piece or a collage. And at home always has like the biggest selection of wall art. I feel like more than Home Goods. So, and also we're gonna look at the fall stuff because we have a new rule for this year, 2025.
She's also holding her camera like this, with this angle that she does that I feel like she's doing when she's trying to hide the fact that Bruno is in the car and she's about to leave him in the car yet again while she goes into a store and shops.
Yes, we are gonna do all of our fun fall shopping, of course, and we're limiting one item per store. Even if we love 2 items, Anderson, we can only pick one. So let the record.
That's good. I'm always on her about overconsumption. So I think setting realistic goals for yourself is great. I'm curious if she means one item per store for the season, or like per trip. And how many stores is she counting? Because there's a lot of places you could go and get things. So you could easily still end up with 6, 7, 8 new things, by going to just a variety of the different like home goods types of stores that are out there. But having a goal is better than none. See, I'm trying to be fair here. If I feel like she's maybe making an effort, she's saying she's making an effort, I'll try to give some props. But I think with Alex, my opinion is that we really don't see her ever actually follow through on these things that she says. So as with most things with her, time will truly tell.
To show that they've got the big cart, so we could fit 2 kids in here. That's amazing. Okay, I found a smaller cart. So
And why'd she bring that up again? People, I'm sure, will say, like, I'm thinking too much into it, whatever. It's weird. I don't think Alex is intelligent enough sometimes to be so calculating, but sometimes she is, I think, actually very calculated. Um, I think sometimes it's almost like a stroke of luck with her, where like her calculation comes across more subliminal than others. So it makes it seem like she actually tried to do that subtly and like almost got away with it. Do you get what I'm saying? So with that, it's just like the last vlog where she like slid that in there that they're starting to think about another baby. And I just think, I don't know. I don't know what it is yet, guys. Can't put it into words, but something's up with that.
that's exciting. It has a drink holder, and Anderson doesn't like the stroller insert because he slips down in it. Never mind for that right now. I just sanitized it. All right, let's go check it out.
And she had a soda again. So that was a bit delayed on my part, in acknowledging that, but it just registered to me that, yep, she got herself a soda.
Does it have? Oh, no, it doesn't have a try me button. 35. It's not terrible because I feel like at home is kind of expensive, honestly. Look at all this, Anderson. Wow. Oh my God, he's more fascinated with my Diet Coke straw. Okay, wait, that is so cute. I don't know why I really like that light up Halloween sign. And I'm guessing you just put it like in your lawn.
For the sake of time, guys, and because I don't really want to have to like edit this after the fact, I'm going to skip ahead a bit for the shopping. I will say it is always satisfying to go into stores like this and do your browsing. I know, a lot of shit about overconsumption, but I love to go browse for sure. But I really do a lot of window shopping and try to really, really be mindful about what I'm actually purchasing.
This is all, you have no idea. I feel like the prices are not as bad. Oh, that's cute. Not as bad as last year.
Wow.
Happy Haunting with the ghosts. Okay, this is the main section. I do like those.
Sorry, I apologize. I know that I'm skipping through kind of a lot, but sometimes when I just let stuff like that play, like I just feel like I start to react to things that she's saying, and it's not like the most intelligent reaction on my part, because I'm just, I don't know. It just starts to feel a bit like I don't want to keep reacting to like every little thing she's saying and like her taste on things and not. And that was a lot of time in that store. So anyway, for the sake of time, moving on.
But I put the candle back.
That's what she said she got.
Anderson's just about over it, so I think we're gonna head out. I may end up regretting it, but I put the candle back. I feel like I'm gonna want to come back here, and it's only mid-August, so the one item still stands. And I'm considering that sign for the yard. I think it's so cute.
Many hours later.
Okay, pardon my appearance. I threw my hair up, and I didn't even look at myself. It's not too bad.
So it seems like she didn't get anything after all at home, and I think that's good because it is really early in the season, and it can be hard because sometimes you feel like, oh, this thing is going to get like sold out, but there is so much time still to buy stuff, I think. So I think that's good. And then she can really think maybe and strategize more about like what she wants or feels like she needs for this season.
Not too bad. It is 7 o'clock. Anderson just went to bed, and Yar and I are having a late dinner on his way home. He's picking up a pizza, so we are going to watch.
Okay, I'm confused. This is the next day, right? Wait, this is one day? I guess because she changed. No, wait. Day in my life vlog. Guys, I think I freaking missed something. We started out, she was going to the movies and got her nails done. She went to the movies at like 11. She got home later. So, like, that was like half a day. And then the next day, right, she starts this morning, what we're watching right now, she starts filming because she's making breakfast. Yeah, they go for the walk. They have their mid-morning snack. So really, this is not a day in my life vlog. It's like a day and a half. Whatever. No big deal. But she said he was going to army, but she's still talking about it. So going to army, guys, I'm talking to her. He's going to his drill weekend or whatever the fuck. So what day? Like, where are we? Because I assumed that he was leaving either that night, the night that she went to the movies, or like maybe the next morning. I don't know. Maybe I was just making like an assumption, but the timing is all off. Sorry, that just threw me off like fucking crazy.
The last episode of The Last of Us and have some pizza. And I am super.
It does make you wonder now if she is like clipping pieces together that she was filming over the last couple of weeks. And maybe we're just seeing some weird timing holes here because of that, which I don't really know how I feel about that.
We're excited. I'm like sad that it's going to be over because I've really enjoyed this season, but I'm like dying to see how this all kind of wraps up. So, oh my gosh, the last episode of The Last of Us. I don't know if there's going to be another
Girl.
on Netflix. I'm also watching Two Mother, but she was in it, and setting to watch that because she's in it, and then
keep in mind again, guys, this is the same woman who has told us how many times that it's so hard for her to have time for herself and things like that with being a mom. But it's 7 p.m., her baby's in bed, and like all they do is watch TV. It's fine to watch TV, but just quit with this bullshit of like you don't have time. We're sitting here still talking about TV shows, more and more TV shows that you want to watch.
Done. We'll see where my energy's at after we watch our show. And I'm yawning. Okay. Yara and I have a tradition. First and last episode of a season, we are not allowed to skip the intro. We're not allowed.
Correct.
Also, as you know, Whole Foods pizza, the best $12 pizza you'll ever get in your life. Like, so good. And today we did extra sauce, less cheese.
Our Whole Foods diet, guys, it's going very well.
Perfect. Okay, we just watched The Last of Us finale, and the ending was a major cliffhanger. And if you don't want to hear about it, that's fine. That's probably going to be the end of this vlog, and I'm going to fold this laundry. But
I don't want to hear about it. I haven't watched The Last of Us. I would like to. Recommend me, guys, if you watch it and you think it's good. I want to know because, like, I do want to watch it, but I've heard mixed things on it, actually. So, anyway, let me skip ahead a bit and see if she ever stops talking about this.
Now we have to wait. This is the issue with shows. Now I have to mourn that show being over. I get way too invested in shows, like just way too invested, and I get so sad when they're over.
Low key, like, I'm not going to hate on her for saying that because that does happen to me too. If you guys have ever watched 6 Feet Under, it's an HBO show from the early 2000s. It's old, but you can still watch it. That show is absolutely amazing. The season finale, or it's the series finale, was the most heart-wrenching, poignant, beautiful thing I've ever seen. I absolutely sobbed like a baby and continued to cry for the rest of the day, and I really had a tough time moving on from that. So anyway, now I sound like Alex talking about shows, but not going to hate on her for that.
But I am probably, I've been swimming so much, it's all just like bathing suits. I'm probably going to exist. I think someone planted it. And it's not even a thing. I can't tell you how many people I've talked to where they've looked at Home Goods and it's just not there. I tried my 3 locals, but part of me just wants to keep the hunt alive because
We're talking about the Diet Coke ghost, I guess. I have seen it. I actually saw it on a reel that got recommended to me, so it does exist out there. And if she wants to keep looking for it, I mean, fine, but it's just a bit exhausting at this point to listen to. Our girl can hardly get out of the house for a manicure, let alone have the time to hunt for the Diet Coke ghost.
I don't know. It would be very thrilling if we ended up finding it. So anyway, let me know where you guys want some fall shop with me videos because those are always so much fun. And I just can't believe we're like kind of kicking into the big burr months, the best time of year, the burr months. Oh my goodness. Honestly, my mom and I and Anderson will still be going to the beach through September because it's still pretty warm. But typically my mom and I enjoy summer into September. And I say my mom and I because we go to the beach a lot. Yar doesn't really care about the beach, which is fine.
She's saying this because everyone always wants to know, why is her husband not doing anything with her? Why is he not going to the beach? And why does he not hang out with her and her mom? So, do you guys think, speaking of her mom and Yar and their relationship, reminds me of her podcast. Do we think that she's going to keep up with the podcast now or like take a break from that?
So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. We'll still soak up the rest of summer and then we'll get into the burr months. So exciting. But all right, I've been yapping, but I love you guys so much. It feels so good to be vlogging again. I just love yapping with you guys. So all right, I'll see you again in a few days. I love you.
So she said feels good to be vlogging again. So again, I think she's implying that she did. She said she didn't vlog anything during the time. So I don't know. Just that thing about the timing of this vlog like weirded me out with the Yar thing. I don't know. I think I'm honestly going to go ahead and assume that this is relatively in real time and not like a post dated vlog, but you never really know with her. Something could happen that could totally change my mind on that. So anyway, nothing new in this vlog per usual. I mean, it's all food, shopping, talking about TV, like Groundhog's Day on Groundhog's Day. So I'm going to end it here and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.